Hello there. So, anyway, you're a good cat. Yeah, go feed your kittens. Anyway, now we're on my poor impression of a 1970 supervillain. So, we're going to unbox the charger I got in the mail the other day for the truck. What was it called? The Charge Station Pro. It's the 80 amp charger. I'll just call it the 80 amp chargers because we've got the 30 amp charger down in the shop, and that's what we're currently charging the truck with. So we had to install a dryer plug down in the shop because none of our technology around the farm is updated enough for the 4-prong plug. We have 3-prong plugs all over the farm. So when you live in an 1880s farmhouse, you know, sometimes you don't have the most up-to-date technology in the house. So, but we'll go ahead and unbox this thing so we'll see what it looks like. They can see inside the box. Get all the stuff off the table. Alrighty. Oh boy. We got the installation guide. Here's the. Well, that's just one page. And here's the installation guide that actually tells you everything. Okay. Here's the quick start guide to configure your Charge Station Pro. It tells me I have to download the Ford Pass app. The Ford Charge Station Pro setup. Apparently I have to go inside the app and set all that up. So I do not have it set up to where it'll feed power back into the house. That is something I'm going to look into, but at the present time they want like $4,000 for the battery to where it can feed power back into the house. I'm gonna look more into it. I don't know. It looked like it came with a little bit of a battery pack that mounts onto the wall, but I'm gonna do some more research into it and we're gonna look into it and see how things go. But for the time being, this is what we got. This will charge the truck. I think they told me in 8 hours, from 0 to full in 8 hours. So it is a pretty big. Well, that ain't heavy. I expected that to be heavy. That wasn't heavy at all. So, and it does look like it takes the CCS charger from the plug. So it's going to use not only the top circle, but it's going to use the 2 down below too. We just need to find the. Gotta be here. Oh, there it is. It's gotta be here somewhere. Yep, it does. So it'll look just like the chargers that are in like your Electrify America, your what was the other one? The Charge. What was the other one, sweetie? Charge Point. Charge Point. So it looks just like that. So, but this is supposed to charge it a lot faster. So, but I'm gonna try to put some of it back because we're not ready to install it today. I just wanted to unbox it, do an unboxing. So we'll put most of it back if I can figure out how to make it go back the way it came out. So we'll leave it like that for the time being and under. Whenever we get ready to install it, we'll tear it back apart. Just need to make sure the animals don't get in it. Anyway, so the plan is right now we're going to mount it here on the wall. Right here. That's the plan. They said somewhere from like 2 feet up to like 6 feet. I think I'm going to mount it higher, get it away from the kids. They won't have as much access to it, and all the electricity will be flowing through up here. So I think I'm gonna mount it up high where they don't have near as much risk of getting to it. So, but as of right now, the simple plan is we're gonna run straight from our meter box out there on the pole And we're going to have the electric company come out and take a look at the wire that runs from our transformer to the boxes. We may be going to install 2 wires, one for our dairy barn and the farm, and then another wire that just feeds the house. So since we got 2 meters, it'd be real easy to do. So it won't be no big deal. But the plan as it sits right today is we're going to mount a 200 amp service into the meter box out there. We're going to bury it in the ground, and then I've got this conduit here to represent that, probably how we're going to bring it up the side of the house. We'll have to dig all this concrete up here below me. All this will have to come up, and we'll have to re-pour it at some point, but it'll come up the house and follow a lot of the same path that the wiring does for the spa. So it shouldn't be too hard to do. We've done it before. 200 amp service. Doesn't require 200 amp, but my thinking on the whole thing was they want us to install 100 amp service because it'll pull 80 amps continuously. And if we ever end up getting another electric vehicle, which I assume at some point that's probably the way we're all going to go, so I would like to have more than enough power here for another vehicle. So that's the plan. We're going to install 200 amp service. That way at some point in the future, if we get another electric vehicle, we'll be able to just plug right into it and it'll have plenty of power. It shouldn't be an issue. So I don't really imagine that they're going to go much over 100 amp in any electric vehicle at a home charging station. But we'll see how things go. Things always change, technology always updates, and you have to stay with the times. So, but as of right now, that's the plan. It'll probably be next week when we dig into this. I'm going to try to have my dad here, so it'll probably be Thursday. It'll either be, well, we may do it Sunday, but I doubt it. He's a big football guy, so if there's any preseason games on, he's not gonna help me much on Sundays. So it'll probably be next Thursday or next Saturday before we dig the line and get it all mounted in here. But we'll keep track of the videos and we'll have fun with that. But it'll be unique installing a charger for a new electric truck in a 1880s farmhouse. So, but we've got lots of plans for the house, and we're going to show them to you. And we'll be busy. So we'll talk to you later. Be sure and like and subscribe to the video.